right, do it.
Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show, episode 398. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with David. What's up, David?
What's going on, guys? Dark Cinema from YouTube.com.
What is up, Daniel?
Hi.
What's up, Connor Farley?
Shit.
What do you got, Connor?
I was quite happy today because I woke up and about 2 hours later, the news came out that, if you remember a few months ago, I was talking about how the BBC had sacked the main presenter of Top Gear.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and
hold on, Daniel. Could you mute? I'm sorry. Could you mute Daniel? Daniel. Okay, thanks. All right, yeah. Okay.
And it transpired today that they were in the trio of Top Gear, which is a sensational show if you haven't seen it. They signed a deal with Amazon for $250 million.
The BBC suck.
That's actually insane for a streaming site like Amazon Prime.
Right.
To create another car-related show such as Top Gear,
Right.
under a different name, under a different format for 2016. Right. So we'll be seeing the trio back on our screen. Yeah.
I think when we were talking about it when it first happened, I said they're going to get some massive deal and they're going to benefit from it, like royally. Because and of course, just imagine if they could do that with Doctor Who.
Yeah.
The budget alone, oh my God. No more guys in rubber suits.
I still find it funny that Disney is airing Doctor Who on for reruns. They're in the
XD.
Yeah, Disney XD. And I'm like, as I'm flipping through channels, all of a sudden I'm seeing Doctor Who and Disney, and I'm like, this is
that is the greatest thing to happen. Let me tell you.
Next thing you know, Disney's gonna want to put a Doctor Who themed land in Disney World. Hey, I'll support it.
There is going to be so many new fans, kids in America, and they're going to see David Tennant as the Doctor. I'm telling you, it's going to be wild. So, I can't wait. So, I think I might have watched an episode or two of Top Gear when they had like the Doctor people on there.
Yeah.
From Doctor Who, you know?
So they've had Matt Smith on there before. I think twice actually.
Right.
Yeah, it's the BBC's. It was the BBC's flagship show for many.
$50 million they made a year.
Yeah, it had 300 million viewers worldwide, I think, in 243 countries or something ridiculous like that.
Right. And now they're in a hole.
Yeah.
They're in a massive hole. They're in such a massive hole that they're in jeopardy.
Yeah, I think this show, now that also just with the competition of the streaming services versus TV, I mean, the fact that, Netflix, Amazon Prime, etc., are kind of winning that battle now.
Oh, yeah.
This
is going to be the final knockout blow for them, I think.
Think about the ego, okay? Supposedly, I mean, regardless of whatever way he was, all right, he punched a producer, but, like, they should take care of their stars. I mean, like, feed them what they want to eat. I mean, they are making them $50 million a year, okay?
Well, yeah, I mean...
So absolutely get them an effing steak. Absolutely. And would you like another, sir? Okay? But you know what it is? It's the effing ego that they have that, like, oh, we could do better without them. They don't even look at the damn numbers, and they just fire him. How stupid are they?
Yeah.
Shame on that ego. That's the ego that canceled Doctor Who, by the way. So.
And it is an absolute certainty that Top Gear will never survive without Jeremy, James, and Richard.
Top Gear will be canceled.
Yeah.
Very soon.
I'd say in the next 3 or 4 years it'll be...
I hardly watched the show, but I did like it from what I saw. But I even said, like, that would be canceled in 5 minutes. And like, first of all, I didn't even know... I did hear the show so well. a lot of people talk very positive things about it. I never heard a negative thing about it. So, bad move, BBC. You effed up. And this is what happens in this world. People have egos. And when you have egos, you don't see straight. You just do impulsive things that could end companies and lives. It's just that fucking ego, okay? Nobody gives a shit at the moment. They're like, let's fire him because we got to embarrass the guy. We got to embarrass this. Then they try to get a comment out of his friends. His friends are not going to badmouth him. Are you crazy? Absolutely not.
Going back to what Connor said, yeah, streaming services are really coming in big. They're coming in swinging right now because of did you hear about the deal now that Netflix has made? Like, they've promised now a new Marvel series will be coming every 6 months.
6 months. And the Star Wars TV series, 50 episodes are already written, done, shelved, waiting to go.
Netflix is, I think Netflix is...
And they're raising the price of Netflix, too, so I heard that.
Well, Netflix is a really good streaming service because now I got into it.
I watch it all the time. I love Netflix.
Yeah, so do I. And actually, I watched Top Gear on it, so...
They had some really good...
Top Gear?
Top Gear, yeah.
Two of my favorite anime that I've ever watched, Attack on Titan and Sword Art Online, which are both very, very good stories, and I highly recommend you look them up. They're actually very mature for their subject matter. I watched those through Netflix, and not only that is I finally got into watching Matt Smith's episodes, which is why I say Series 6 was his best season of the 11th Doctor was definitely Series 6. But, I mean, it's fantastic. I mean, I kind of want to get to watch Daredevil. I want to see David Tennant.
God, you got to see Daredevil.
I want to see David Tennant.
The number one Netflix series of all time. Record numbers.
Plus, how much you want to bet that this guy that David Tennant is playing in Jessica Jones is basically going to be like an evil doctor?
He's the bad guy, but, man, I love Netflix, man. I really do. I really do. That's how I'm watching Arrow in Netflix. I'm trying to get, from season 1, I'm going on.
Season 1 is slow. Season 2 will probably, I'm calling it. Season 2 is going to be your favorite season because it is for a lot of fans.
All right. So, yeah. I'm going to check out Top Gear on Netflix.
I'm very satisfied by that news.
So, I mean, Connor, what is it going to replace it? They already wanted to write Moffat a check for the Prognostic game. He's like, no. So, Moffat doesn't want to do spin-offs of Doctor Who. So what are they going to do to replace it? There's nothing else.
There's really nothing you can do to replace it.
$50 million. What's going to make them $50 million?
Well, they do still have Top Gear. It's just with different presenters, but it won't
survive. See that shit?
Yeah, it won't survive.
The first time I saw the Top Gear crew, it was actually for a video game ad for, I think it was Forza or something. I'm not sure, but it was for an Xbox exclusive where the Top Gear guys were talking about the Warthog from Halo. And they sound like they have no idea, like they made it purposely sound like they have no idea what this thing is.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, Connor. The guy that fired the Top Gear, right? What's the guy's main name from Top Gear?
Jeremy Clarkson.
Okay, Jeremy Clarkson. The guy that fired Clarkson, does he still have his job in the BBC?
Yeah, he's the director-in-chief. He's Tony Hall. Tony Hall, yeah.
What an idiot. What an idiot. And he gets to keep his job. He just
actually,
$50 million.
He sacked Jeremy Clarkson, but I'm not going to call him an idiot because right now, with the government, the BBC is under immense threat. And he's keeping them afloat, which is admirable. Because so I'm not going to call him an idiot, but
all right, I'll take back the idiot, but add more episodes of Doctor Who.
I do agree that it was a bad move, though.
Yeah,
that's like not calling Joel Schumacher the worst director in history for making Batman and Robin.
Yeah, Batman and Robin. the best part is like he's like, all right, cut, put some Visine in George Clooney's eye because Alfred's dying and he can't act. He's like, Alfred's dying. I got Visine in my eye. Okay, that was a terrible movie. Terrible. All right. What else do you have, Con, or anything?
No, that's it.
Okay.
That's it from me. Great news.
Great news, David. Dark Cinema.
I have fantastic news that you're going to like. Colin Trevorrow has let slip what some of the plans are for Jurassic World 2.
Oh.
I'm going to read you what he was saying. Colin Trevorrow discloses plot details. He says, speaking to Wired, Colin opened up about their plans for Jurassic World 2. He said, this is his entire quote. It will not be just a bunch of dinosaurs chasing people on an island, he said. That'll get old real fast. I feel like the idea that this isn't always going to be limited to theme parks, and there are applications for this science that reach far beyond entertainment.
Oh, no.
And when you look back at nuclear power and how that started, the first instinct was to weaponize it, and later on we found it could be used for energy. And this isn't something necessarily that was in the book, but is a seed that I wanted to plant in this movie. Is that it might be able to grow in more of these movies if they decide to make more of them, which is, what if this went open source? It's almost like InGen is Mac, but what if PC gets their hands on it? What if there are 15 different entities around the world who can make a dinosaur? And Dr. Wu says in the film, when he's warning Mr. Mizrani, we're not always going to be the only ones who can make a dinosaur. I think that's an interesting idea that even if we don't explore fully in this film, there is room for this universe to expand. I shouldn't use the word universe because people will think we're making a Jurassic World universe. We're not. So,
well, let me just, first of all, they're planning on doing the Lost World, like the second Jurassic Park that wasn't really that great, where it was like in the cities and stuff, like dinosaurs running around.
Remember how Vincent D'Onofrio's character wanted to weaponize the raptors?
All right, so it's still going to be on islands, but just not.
Oh, we don't know, because my theory for the film was that we will be having Chris Pratt's character back, and he was a Navy SEAL before he was hired to work with the raptors on Isla Nublar. So what I think might happen is he gets called in when there are reported sightings on battlefields of these weaponized dinosaurs.
Oh, I see. That's pretty interesting.
And he's tasked
so you could have like dinosaurs on a desert.
Mm-hmm, that's
or some weird thing like that.
Like they were saying, I believe Dr. Wu was saying, like, or Vincent D'Onofrio's character was saying, what if we could make the Indominus Rex the size of a raptor? What if we could have something that deadly right there, ready to deploy on battlefields?
Yeah, that could be interesting, having like dinosaurs on the desert. Like they could have different types of dinosaurs, like sand, creatures, or like snakes, or.
And we're not just talking about
two-legged. What?
We're not talking about regular dinosaurs here. The Indominus Rex has opened up a new.
They can make whole brand new ones. Yeah.
Like you can have hybrid dinosaurs now, and the audience reception to the Indominus Rex was pretty positive, actually.
Yeah. All right.
I'm excited for it, and
me too.
Head to head with Godzilla 2 in 2018, which if the box office numbers for their predecessors is any indication, I have no doubt Jurassic World 2, if done right, will blow Godzilla out of the water.
I don't think
I'm basing it off of the box office numbers.
I don't think that Godzilla 2 will be blown anywhere. I think that they could both exist and they probably could both do well. It's happened before. I think that Godzilla 2 is going to be phenomenal. We're going to have two monsters, probably Mothra, probably like Ghidorah or something. I think everybody's can't wait for that. So I think it's really stupid that they're going up against each other, because I think that Jurassic World should just not be released when Godzilla comes out.
I just want Mechagodzilla.
Might suffer a little bit. I'm going to say. I'm going to have to go against you and say that it might suffer because of Godzilla 2. I'm rooting for Godzilla 2. So, as much as I like Jurassic World, I'm a Godzilla fan since forever. So, we'll see what happens then. But What else do you have besides those news? We still got the Japanese Godzilla movie that's coming out soon.
Yeah, I will watch the Japanese Godzilla movies. They're good. But okay, actually, this is probably going to be a little bit of a surprise.
This is going to be the final. I think this is going to be the final article because we're going to do the real Whovians. Mike D
How
is
many
ready.
of you guys have watched the Hunger Games, the second one?
Then not a Hunger Games fan. I didn't.
No.
Not yet.
An
Not
actor
now.
from the Hunger Games has been cast in the live-action Power Rangers reboot.
Oh.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
and it's an actor I actually like. Sam Claflin.
Yeah.
He's known for playing Finnick from the Hunger Games Catching Fire and Mockingjay.
Okay.
And also in Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. So he's pretty good in action films. Like, he just wrote on Twitter, he just wrote the 4 words to the theme song, Go Go Power Rangers, and it's deleted because they made him delete it.
Yeah.
But,
They would.
yeah, but it's. I'm actually really excited to see what direction they decide to take the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Whether they're gonna go because this is a reboot of the first.
Right.
Well, not a reboot. This is another adaptation of the first original team.
Right.
So I'm really excited to see what character he's playing. Though for me personally, he's either gonna be playing Tommy or Jason, the green or red ranger. I would love to see that.
All right. Before we go, Daniel, what's Star Trek news? Anything?
Just that the sets keep on getting bigger and bigger, and they've built this new thing. It looks kind of cool. I don't know how to give it to you, but I think I already gave it to you on your Google Plus page.
Okay. And I'm on Zoom, so I'm not really familiar with Zoom as much as Google Plus. So let's see if I can get it. You sent it to me on Google Plus, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. The large scale construction, is that what you sent me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Not sure if I could. Let's see if I could screen share. Screen share. Where are you? Okay. Okay. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, they're really building something. I don't know what they're building, but that's pretty cool. Yeah. All right. So they're building sets, they're filming scenes. I guess they won't finish for another couple of months, right, Daniel?
Yeah, and it looks like they're like just scroll down a little bit. They're filming some kind of a crash scene, like a ship crashed.
Oh, I'm calling it. Kirk crashes the Enterprise again. Seriously, what Star Trek film with Kirk in it?
Well, Star Trek 3, the Enterprise was destroyed, so maybe the Enterprise will be destroyed in this.
Seriously, Kirk can never bring that stupid ship in one piece.
Right.
It's as old as Star Trek itself.
Right. All right, gang, we're out of here. We're going to start the real movie, and so take care. Bye for now.